Good morning and welcome back to Chef Brick Racing. So it's Sunday morning, it's time to wake up and drive. And yes, sorry I've not done much sim racing for a little while now. So after this little Spa 24, I think it kind of took its toll on me. So I was, proper exhausted after that whole amazing 24 hours of racing. And then I've sort of had a bit of a break for a couple of weeks, just kind of recouping, getting my energies back into sim racing. So this is our first full session in official service since that last race. I haven't done anything since. The only bit of iRacing I've done is with Bongo on Tuesdays, which has been the Porsche Cup and the Bongo World Series. That's the only sim racing we've done in iRacing. So, so this morning I figured we're no better way to start the stream than actually going starting where we last finished, Spa. So we're in Spa, we're in the BMW M2, and we'll see how we fare. So we'll go on track. We've got about 10 minutes before the session starts, so let's go out and practice. I'll then get my little AI system up and we'll get some settings in for fuel and bits and pieces, because I must remember that this is a not fixed race, this is a open setup, not that I have any setups. We'll be using the standard iRacing setup, so and then we'll see how this morning fares. It's a bit of a mixed bag in terms of content for this morning, so we'll sort of navigate our way through. I think it's one of those weeks where I own loads of iRacing content, but there just doesn't seem to be a lot of great stuff to draw on this morning. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what's the best stuff for some interesting racing. So without further ado, let's do full screen. That's working crack-a-lacking. So let's go into the car. And what I'm going to do is going to get so I can hear the brum-brums. I'm going to get my little AI agent up and running as well. Be helpful with. So I need to get my brain in gear. So what is this session? What are we racing? We're racing the M2. So this is a 15-minute race. Okay, so let's get Gemini going. So I pay for Gemini AI, and I've set up some gems on there. No, I don't want Gemini. I want Gemini to give me some wedding page. Don't want some wedding page. And basically I've set up some like gems. So gems are like sort of pre-built agents where you can define a prompt with some kind of key parameters. So I was going to ask it in terms of guidance of setup. So
we haven't got that data. That's a new fastest lap for Larson, 243.3. We don't have that data. We don't have enough data for that.
So Jim's telling me we don't have enough data. Okay, let's get some data then. So just while. So Gemini says our average lap time should be around 2:39. I bet we'll be quite a bit slower than that. Averaging around 3.1 litres of fuel. So he reckons over a 15-minute race, which will be about 6 laps, we need about 22 litres of fuel. So we'll see how we get on with that. We'll see how that compares. It's giving me some brake bias suggestions, moving the brake bias to 55%. Traction control to 2 or 3. Okay, so let's get the setup in. So let's have a little play with this, see if this actually works. So we'll do garage. Let's just see what official setups I'm missing official. So what I'll do is I'm going to give Gemini. It's going to do. Thank you, Jim. We'll get some data in a second. So it's going to give Gemini these and say which of these base ones does it recommend first. And if you guys do this, have you experimented with AI and sort of giving you sort of tips and bits and pieces? On the whole, it's not too bad. Obviously, the latency is a bit.
Fastest lap for Luke 242.4.
Let's turn Jim off just while we're doing this. So Gemini's having a bit of a brave fight. He's totally forgot what circuit we're on. So it's going to no, you're in a. If you have this with AI, you'll have a whole conversation, then you'll give it some context. And go, oh, look, new context. I'll forget everything I've just done. Just going to see what it suggests. Hey, Aki, how you doing? Hi, guys. Oh, if I just had to race it, oh, that's a good question. But to be honest, I want to do some real racing next. So I hit a bit of a birthday milestone next year as I get older. So one of the things I want to do is do some actual genuine track days. So I'm aiming to go to Silverstone and possibly Donington, which is quite close to me, and do some actual track racing. But I fancy doing something that's familiar to me, where I've probably, again, classic sort of GT3 race cars versus sort of open top stuff. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But again, probably a Mini. I mean, I love Minis. I've driven Minis all my life. So probably a good old classic 60s and 70s Mini would be a real good one for me. Okay, so Gemini's been really unhelpful. So I'll tell you what, we'll just go. So we'll do that one. So let's look at these setups. So it suggested brake bias. So where's the TC3? Okay, that's what it suggested that. So that's good. I hate the fact that these move around all over the place. So I'm at the total brake part. Can I not see brake bias on there? Where's brake bias? I'll tell you what, less faffing with setups. Let's go out and practice. Right. I haven't driven this car in Ions. So obviously, when we did the Spa 24, we were in the McLaren. I'll just restart Jim. Let's get Jim going again. Turn Jim off because he was annoying. So let's get Jim going.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
The pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, definitely got, after the Spa 24, definitely got sim racing burnout. It was emotionally amazing, but I was exhausted. So definitely, I'm glad I've sort of took in a couple. So this is interesting. So my safety rating is the highest it's ever been. Following that, I think I'm at 4.77. I'm intrigued to see how this morning it will all fare. Okay, nice. I think for me, I have done a track day many years ago with one of the employers I worked with, and I drove a Nissan Skyline, I think it was, and that was amazing. Thoroughly loved that car. I think I did 4 or 5 laps. I don't think it was the full Silverstone, but that was a hell of an experience. But for me, I think I've always been a massive lover of the Mini, both the classic original Mini and, I do own a BMW Mini. It's a car that's sort of special in my heart. We've owned as a family a lot of them over the years.
Red yellow flag, debris on the track.
There's definitely those cars. Some cars just kind of get you.
Fastest lap for Larson, 243.8.
I've always wanted to own a BMW. Never actually owned a BMW. I've always wanted to own one. I used to wash cars at BMW as a young sort of 17-year-old. I worked in the valet department and I got to drive them and learn to love the look of them. Like the BMW M3 was always one that I remember as a sort of a young 17-year-old. There was a yellow M3 in the showroom and it was just gorgeous. It was just absolutely stunning. And the sound was just unreal. So my race labs are running for you guys, they're not running for me, so I'll just get a lap in and I'll turn that on. But yeah, sort of, yeah. But yeah, so hitting the milestone next year, definitely want to see if any of the skills, well, I say skills, I don't think I'm particularly that skilled as a sim racer, but obviously I've been doing it a good few years now. See if any of those actually apply to driving it in the real racetrack.
Clear right.
I do love go-karting as well. I mean, yeah, I guess always when I go go-karting, I'm certainly not the fastest by any stretch, but I'm certainly not the slowest either. You guys driven this car much? I mean, obviously BMW is one of the main cars that I drive from a GT3 point of view. And I've driven this a couple of times now. Definitely better than the last one. I've no idea if we're going to get a clean race start this morning, but we'll see. So I woke up this morning and we've actually got rain in the UK. We've not had rain, it feels like in months. Now, our garden is literally beige. It's no longer green, it's just this dried beige. You gotta give iRacing the flowers. The cars do look great. I mean, follow this car ahead, you know. The graphics engine's obviously dated in a lot of ways, but the cars do look good. So if we ever do get the new graphics engine in the next couple of years, I'm sure it'll look amazing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's been so hot. I guess that's global warming and all the problems we're now facing as humans. But the summers have definitely been warmer in the UK than they have been for a long time. I'm just marvelling at that car, how good it looks. The sound of this car is amazing as well.
Sector 2 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
Thanks, Jim.
That's a new fastest lap for Schultz, 240.5.
Okay, so Joe and I said around 2:39, but I don't think we're going to get anywhere near that. I think we'll be about 2:45, I bet. So the practice, so the quality will be up in a second. So I'll just follow this dude in, and then
Okay, Andrew, we need to watch these track limits. You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Yep, thanks, Jim. Okay, so the race server should be up now. So let's, yeah, it is. Yeah, quality's up. Good stuff, good stuff. So before I forget, let's get a fire up race labs for me. There's my buttons. Start layouts. There we go. No, don't practice. We want quality. Come on. Race. Join race. I'd love to do a rally experience as well. I think to go in a rally car and experience that kind of the adrenaline of that would be amazing as well. One of the other things I've done over the years, I've done quite a lot of stuff with Land Rovers and done Land Rover experiences, and they're obviously not a fast driving experience, but just the sort of taking those cars out on really difficult terrains and sort of watching them sort of achieve what they can achieve is just amazing. So. Well, it's Sunday morning, we need a bit of a brewage. A good cup of tea. Okay, so what's interesting? So it's a 2K straight for field, so I presume there's not many splits this morning. We're probably second or third split. I don't know how popular this particular car, as with all things iRacing, they start off dead popular and then slowly dissipate away, don't they? As the sort of weeks progress, people sort of lose interest, which is always a bit of a shame. Let me just ask Joe how much fuel we want for quality. So, okay, our average fuel usage was 2.5, so...
Track temperature is falling. It's now 22 Celsius.
AI is definitely having a bit of a brain fart this morning, so it's completely forgot what car we're in. Okay, so... definitely not a good morning for AI this morning. So, okay, still reckons up, so we're going to need about 22 litres for the race. Okay. So let's go. We got the right set of pin. We have fuel. Practice. Okay.
Front
Oh,
left, 77 Celsius. Front
that was a massive practice.
left rear, 77. Right rear, 77.
Okay, thank you, Jim. We're at 77, I guess. So we should shove the right fuel in. We do. That should be enough for what we need. So probably going to get one lap in, aren't we? At 7 minutes, we're going to get one lap in.
Okay, Andrew, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Yeah, but we're not going to get to that, so are we, Jim? 7 minutes, so we're not going to get around with a warm-up lap. It's going to be a one and done. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so there's some real fast cars here. So we've got a 4.4K, a 4.2, a 2.5. So no idea what split we're in. I'm intrigued. Definitely might only be one split, actually. 16 cars. There's a chance this is only a single split. Just surviving will be good.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 22 Celsius.
Cool, thanks, Jim. A big week in movie land. So Spider-Man opens in the UK this week. So it's a big sort of movie fan and Marvel geek. Really looking forward to that. We had the Odyssey sort of last week, which was great. I've already seen that twice, which was brilliant. It was weird. It was getting a lot of hate pre-release, and I kind of, well, I can't understand why, but the internet being the internet. Yeah, tea's good. Yeah, the power of tea. Tea is amazing. I'm a Yorkshireman, so Yorkshire tea all the way. Do you do a lot of sim racing? Did you manage to get out quite a bit? It's an amazing hobby. I remember sort of watching different YouTubers and thinking, always loved racing games on sort of the older consoles and Forza Motorsport before it went down the toilet. I was always a massive racing fan. And sort of the hardware side and it kind of ticked my brain in terms of the immersion of it all. Okay, so I think we're going to get about one lap, aren't we, I think? Okay, here we go. I don't think we're going to be quick. Helps if I can see. So this doesn't downshift like a BMW GT300. That's the thing when you sort of move between cars, sort of muscle memory thinks you're driving a different car. Okay, just had to lift a bit there. So we did really well as the Ducklings because it was a real team effort. I was really struggling in that last session and the team really helped me out. Having only had 2 hours sleep, I was really finding it quite hard to do that last part of the race. So I quite fancied it if we can, the Porsche Cup this morning. So it's at Watkins Glen, which is what we did Bongo this week. So there should be some good muscle memory there. We're back at Porsche Cup this Tuesday, Rick and I. Is it Road America?
The leader has just done a 239.0.
Okay, thanks, Jim. No, we're not going to get anywhere near that. Some quick times. This car does not like to downshift. So 2:01, so we're not going to get another lap because I know from memory with iRacing, he just yanks you out when it's done, it's done. Yeah, 2:48. Wow, is that slow?
3.6 off the pace.
We'll keep on going because we're slow. Only 10 seconds off the pace. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. That's insane. We'll use the time that we've got to get us a bit more practice in. I thought about around 2:45 mark, but not 2:48. That is woeful. Woefully slow. I'm sure there's some technique to driving this car that I haven't quite mastered yet. Probably downshifting too much, actually. I can probably take the corners in slightly higher gear than I am.
That's the end of the session, P12.
Yes, I love how it just pulls you straight out of the quali. Like, no messing. I'm going to just pull you out. So, Jeff and I said 22, so that's probably going to be too much. But we'll just going to check it as a 15-minute race. I'm not saying things, I think it is 50 minutes. Check. Check. It's always good to check these things. Race duration 15 minutes, right? Okay. That's plenty of fuel. So we're car 14, so iRacing isn't expecting a great deal from us for this, so we're kind of where our rating is, which is fine. So let's turn off. We don't want tyres. We don't want those. No fast repair with this. Yeah, no fast repair. Oh, we do have fast repair. Okay, cool, sweet. That's good. Didn't know that. Good to know.
Starts in 60 seconds.
We do have a fast repair. Okay, Can I do that now? Is it too late? Hey Corbin, how you doing, man? Not seeing you in a while. Yeah, you well? Throttle settings. Okay, so it's on Sport Plus. Is that right? Yeah, Sport Plus. No, it's the open setup. I better get going. Better get in the car for. I think it's no, it's the open one. I think this one.
Track
I,
temp is 23
I don't think they do a fixed setup
22
in this series.
15 minutes. You'll need to get on with this. Okay, Andrew, it's a strong field. Doing well to be in the top 13.
I think I've got. Okay, thank you. Cheers, dude. Well, probably too late now, but I'll know that for future. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, man. It's a danger. I always do mostly fixed setup racing in iRacing, so just having time to study all of this stuff.
This is a rolling start. Follow car number 13 in the left lane.
Okay, well, let's see if we can pick up some pace along the way.
Safety car speed is 72 kilometers per hour.
Some nice liveries. That Red Bull one's class.
We need to catch car number 13.
So we're at the back of the grid, so we'll see if we can pick up some places along the way. So a couple of weeks ago, I picked up, so I'm on AM4 platform. I'm not kind of invested in a new PC. My PC is about 6 years old now. Heavily upgraded from when I first bought it. But with the re-release of a 5800X3D, I managed to grab one of those. As it turned out, they're easily available. I got one at launch thinking it was going to be scalped, but in hindsight, I slightly overpaid. But yeah, it's made a massive difference. So it's kind of maxed out my AM4 for a couple more years, which is good. And I think if iRacing sort out their multi-threading, which they've promised they will do, I think it's going to be the next update. Well, I don't think it'll be this season. It'll be next season, hopefully. I think there's where they can get it running on multi-cores. I think they've talked about sort of
We need to catch up to car number
big performance gains, which will be massive. Oh, don't hit me, dude. Don't hit me. We're only warm up. No, he's hit me now. You can hit me when we get going.
Heads up, we're going green.
Okay, we'll try it. We'll kind of get around this corner.
Go, go, go.
Okay, as it was spawning, people can't get around first corner cleanly. So we lost a couple of places there just in getting going.
On your right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
So there's debris already. So someone's cast it. So I think we are last. Woohoo! Okay. So the only way is up now, I guess.
There's an incident in La Source. Looks like it's Michael. All right, Andrew. Decent start. We can
Well,
build something from here.
I don't think it was decent, Jim. I think we lost about 3 places. So if that classifies as decent, we'll take it then. Morning, guys. Welcome to Wake Up and Drive.
Take care. This driver's got a bad rep. Western, C license.
I think Jim says that for every driver. I don't think I've ever heard him say that nobody doesn't have a good rep. Okay, we are dead last, and we've got a bit to do to catch these guys. Wasn't a great start. We dillied around the first corner. We got pounced a bit. So the guy ahead's just gone wide.
The gap to V13 ahead is increasing. It's now 2.2.
Yeah, thanks, Jim. We are dead last. So it's not a long race. We're going to try and This could be me driving Miss Daisy at the back. Oh, they are pulling away. So I've either got the setup totally wrong, or I'm just not very good at this car. Could be a bit of both. So there's a big gap. There's 2.5 seconds already. Oh, look at that. Big crash going into the final corner.
There's an incident in. Bus stop. It looks like Bernard. Yellow flag.
He got taken out. Okay, so we're 3 seconds behind, so there's a lot to do now.
Okay, Andrew. Keep it nice and smooth. Come on. Let the race come to us. P13.
What if I just haven't got this setup all wrong and I'm just... Okay, thanks, Gary. Okay. Can I change that mid-drive? Can I change it while I'm running? Or is it something only doing the setup? I can't see it on the options.
The car ahead is Ellie. B license.
Yeah, thank you, Stu. Okay, thank you. So my best hope here really is whether everybody else takes everybody else out. 'Cause okay. So we'll have a little look at...
La Source. We think it might be Bernard. The gap to Ellie ahead is increasing. It's now 4.7.
Okay, throttle map. So we've got a throttle map. Is that something different? So I'm on Sports Plus. It could be just a skills issue, but it could be just my inability to drive this car.
There's an incident in Befania. It looks like...
Ooh, another one off.
to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Okay, thanks, Jim. Okay, got you. Okay, thanks, dude. I'll remember to look for that next time. Yeah, it's the danger of driving mostly fixed setups. I don't spend a lot of time in the iRacing setup at all. Okay, so we're 12, only because two guys have crashed. So we're a good 2 seconds behind everybody else. And 10 seconds behind. 10 seconds! That's just... Well, thanks, dude.
Milan is reeling you in. The gap's now 5.0.
Yes.
Bus stop. Looks like it's Bernard.
Right, okay, cool. Thanks, dude. Yeah, because everybody else is pulling away from me and I can't touch them. Can't get a glove with them. Sorry, gang, I got the setup a bit wrong with this. "10 seconds, I've never seen that kind of gap before. Yeah, I guess you don't know what you don't know. So thank you, Carl. That's brilliant. You think you kind of sim racing, there's a endless detail of information to learn. It does make sense because I've done a couple of these races and I've been miles off all the other cars, so that kind of makes sense if I'm not just setting it up properly. So I can see those two guys ahead, but I don't think they're close enough to be sort of... Whilst, like, the guy in P13, he was 5 seconds behind me. He's just caught me up.
Okay, Andrew, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel. Good lap. That's your best in the session. Sector 3 is 3.5 seconds off the pace.
Well, I'm in snail mode, Jim. Oh, cool, thank you. I guess you don't know what you don't know, so I might have a jump into a little practice server and just figure out where that option is, actually. The thing that's tricky is all of iRacing, the setup options just seem to change, but they're not consistent in terms of where stuff is, which is always about pain. But you go. Yeah, you've got me.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Wow, just look at that. I am literally in snail mode.
There's an incident in Lake Coombe. We think it might be Yee. Slippery surface flag.
Okay, thanks, Jim. Yeah, exactly, Aki. Thanks, guys.
5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
Doing saving graces with my car being in granny mode. I'm probably going to get a bit of safety rated, even though we're going to lose a bit of I rating.
The gap to Milan in front is now 1.0 seconds.
Cool, thanks, Jim.
New fastest lap for Red.
Morning, guys. Hope you're having a nice weekend. It's good to be back in Wake Up and Drive. Bit of a back to reality moment with this race, but hey ho. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, obviously, clearly I've got the wrong setup, Yaki, so...
You need to push if we're going to hold this position.
I think this particular, I guess this open setup's quite different from the fixed setup version.
13th place. You've just done a 247.
Woohoo!
That's your best lap in the session.
247, woohoo! That's insane, the difference that makes it, isn't it? In terms of the car. It's like I'm running, well, I guess I'm running the rookie version on, I'm running in rookie mode.
Red yellow flag. Watch for debris on the track.
See what we'll do is we'll once we've done this, we'll just drop into a quick practice session so I can just figure out where that is in the option. In the settings. Well, yeah.
6.8 seconds.
It's just like, I'm in like kids' car and they're in like adult cars.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
So, not quite the start I wanted this morning. But I've learned something, which is brilliant. I guess learning is good. Enjoyed the Spa Formula 1 last week. That was good fun as well. So what's quite exciting in January is that UK is getting its first sim racing expo, which is brilliant. Good to be in the Birmingham at the NEC, which is just amazing. So I'm hoping, well, I think the plan is quite a lot of the Bongo team are going to go, which would be brilliant to kind of meet everybody in person, or at least a good chunk of the team in person.
One more to go.
I know Yaki and has met Robin and Tony a few times now at some of the events in Belgium and Germany. It's weird to sort of race with sort of the Robin crew for coming up to 3 years next month, which is crazy how quickly that's come round. I remember when I joined, I was so nervous about joining. There was, obviously at the time, Robin was driving with Roger and Trav in the ACC, and it wasn't really any kind of any series at that point. It was very much just sort of racing and learning and turn up on a Thursday and race. And my first race was in ACC at Laguna Seca. And I'd done a fair bit at that point. I think I had my cockpit. I had a Logitech G29, I think at that point. I remember just not wanting to kill anybody, and I think I did slightly bump into them. I think I might have bumped into Robin from memory. And it all kind of took off from there, really. But yeah, taking that first step of joining a community, particularly when you're new to something where everybody else is really quick, can be a bit scary. But everyone really welcomed me. Well, this is Chef Brick Racing, does granny racing. Well, clearly we got the setup totally wrong because we've been literally nowhere near. Not quite how to start the race. The only saving grace is we've not had any incident points, so we'll get at least a bit of safety rating. Even though we might drop down to 1.4k now.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 15 seconds.
It is, Jim. It's like men and boys, that wasn't it? Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Totally. This literally. Well, we finished. That's good.
13. That's the finish. Well done.
Well, we weren't last. Yeah, we weren't last. So there was 2 cars that crashed out. Flipping heck. Well, that was a harsh lesson, wasn't it? How to. Can I get to the setup from here? I don't think. Can I get to the garage? Have a little nosy.
The end of the session.
Oh, I can. Right, okay, I can. We can. So, is it, oh, the power class here? So, right, okay. Ah, right, got you. So I had it on PC. That's cheeky, isn't it? Oh, right, so power setting 1 is the minimum power. Okay. Wow, okay. So we were totally, utterly hindering ourselves. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I knew I never would have looked at that option. Urgh, that's so annoying. It's there. Twice when we were just in this setup, I couldn't see it. My brain saw all the numbers on the screen. Okay, well, remember, thank you, Cohen. That's brilliant. I've had 2 races in this series and being like nowhere near. Nowhere near. So thank you, dude. I'll absolutely remember that for future. Yes, that's. You'd think with the iRacing setups that would be on 5 by default. So I think I used I've done the PCC setup. You'd think that would have that value set. But anyway, brilliant. Thank you, dude. Well, that is mega. I'll know for future to make sure I set that correctly. Cool. Okay. So we'll just discard from that. So what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, which is all brilliant. So discard. Righty ho. So thank you, Coleman. I never would have known that, dude. In a month of Sundays, I would have been happily racing in that car, being woefully slow at the back, not having a Scooby-Doo what was going off. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? You think that certainly in the open setups, they would sort of maximise the performance of the car. So, but the only saving grace of that was we gained a little bit of safety rating. Woohoo! Okay, so we're clinging onto 1.5, so we lost a little bit of iRacing. And we were in the top split with that one, fair enough. Okay, so there was 4 splits, so we were in the top split. God, if we were in the top split, goodness knows how slow everybody else must have been in 2, 3, and 4. Right, let's have a little nosy, see what's available for next. So let's see what we do. Just look at Class D a second, because I don't like the way iRacing. I'll just go full screen a second. I don't like the way I. Oh no, sorry, I can't do that. 1 second. Let me just get my window right. Windows capture. Sorry, I do it on a fixed window. So there we go. That's the window. Okay, cool. I don't like the way iRacing have changed this, so it meld. I kind of get it. They want people to be not just doing sports or formula, but it just makes it so hard. You get all of them mashed in, NASCAR, all of them mashed in, so it makes it really tricky to know what you're going to race. So let's have a little nosy. What we got here? So an 851. The TCRs is at Road America. We are racing at Road America, so that would be interesting to try and do. I do like the clear, but it's whether, the chance of getting a race at 9 a.m. is basically 0. This was an interesting little car. I bought this car when it first came out, and the first season, it was really popular, but it's just totally fallen off a cliff. Circuit of Americas. Rainmeister. I have picked up this, but I have driven it 0 hours, so I don't think I'd fancy doing that on a live stream for the first race. So let's have a look what's in Class C. So I'm fancy having a go with the Porsche Cup, just because we've done that recently, so I hopefully won't be total trash with that. So that's 9:45. 6 hours of Road America. Wow, okay. So let's have a little look what's in B. These are all a little way off, so I tell you what, I might have to do a little rookie race just while we're waiting for the other one to kick in. So what we've got here. Formula V is super. It's a bit of a funny week this week for the rookie stuff. Don't think I've got much. I forgot. Yeah, I don't know why they changed this. It's such a pain. Oh wow, was it good? Yeah, I don't own LMP2. That's the one bit of iRacing content I haven't bought. Do I ever go at the rookie race in winter? I don't particularly like winter raceway. It's one of the newest ones. I have driven it a few times now, but it's certainly not one that goes, ooh, I want to race that. I tell you what, might do a bit of formula racing just while we're waiting. We'll do this, and then we should be able to register for the Porsche Cup. So let's do. We'll do it in the Formula V. Actually, no. Tell you what, we'll do it in the. Is the. Oh, that's like 9:15. Okay, we'll do the Formula V test now. We don't want to be sort of waiting, so we'll do that one. We'll register for that. Have you guys bought the kind of? It's a bit weird. This buying. It's just skins, effectively, isn't it? It's just iRacing skins, which I kind of get. I need to redo my skin. My logo is back upside down, so I need to fix that at some point. That's on the ever list of stuff to sort. So we'll do this, and then we'll jump back into the Porsche Cup. I really fancy doing the Porsche Cup, only because I say we raced in it at the weekend, sorry. So it should hopefully feel pretty fresh from a racing point of view. So join practice. Yeah, thank you, Colburn, for that setting. I would never have known to have changed that. I'd say I've done a couple of those races and had the same outcome where I've really struggled for pace, assuming just me being done with the car. Cold tea. So I think this week is the big LMU update. It's funny with LMU. I've done a huge amount of LMU driving in it and been very fortunate to have won a championship at Bongo in it, which I was really proud of this time last year. But I think I was really into it this time last year. I was really kind of, with all the coaching that John Hallis was providing, was brilliant. Because we're doing so much iRacing now in Bongo, I'm finding that going to LMU a bit jarring. I don't know how I feel about it all. I don't know if I want to continue racing with LMU and think, okay, I'm just going to invest just all my energies in iRacing. Not sure. So obviously got the big American content coming out this week. Yeah, I think that's how I feel, Coben. I think I'm kind of done with it. It's weird because I've obviously would have finished this season of Warriors. I had a nightmare of a race on Thursday. It was at Portimao, and
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, I agree. I was asking Robin as to whether he thinks Warriors will make the switch to iRacing. It'd be good if it did. It would be good if we just didn't. I think splitting the community is always hard. I think the attendance would probably be better for both if we just kind of focus on one like we did with ACC. It's always tricky with the championships. And I also get it as well. A lot of the LMU guys haven't got iRacing, and then to get started as a deep financial pit, having delved my toe into that and spent more money than I care to want to admit to in iRacing. So I think my current thought process is that this is probably my last LMU Warriors race. So I think if Warriors is LMU next season, I'm probably going to leave it and just focus on iRacing, I think, with the Bongo World Series. I think there'll come a point where Robin will probably just run it all through iRacing. I'm sure that will come. Or at least there'll be a Warriors session iRacing style, which we'll see. I'm sure we'll see how that pans out. I think to do a bit more serious in iRacing would be good. But yeah, I don't think I'll deinstall it, but I'm certainly not feeling the love for LMU. He has, yes, he has, which is good, but it's more of a casual series. I think obviously Warriors has always been the more sort of serious, competitive side. Yeah, it's tricky. Because obviously iRacing is a barrier to entry, isn't it, with cost? Obviously, with LMU, unloaded, you can pick up the game for like 15 quid. And if you're savvy with the packs, you can get all the content. It's a really tricky place. I think as a community, we're in a bit of a weird place at the moment. Obviously, yeah, ACC was the king for a long time, and obviously LMU's come in. But I think people are feeling a bit mixed about LMU. Obviously, the whole Joker thing, which again, I don't race LMU competitive, so the Joker thing is immaterial for me. But I get it. But yeah, so I think this will be my last season of LMU Warriors. But the other thing as well that I've realised is that sort of fleeting between one sim to another is also tricky with time and practice. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think the Bongo World Series started out really well attended. I think the first few races were brilliant. They were really well attended. As all things, particularly when you get to summertime and holidays and stuff, these things come to wheel off a little bit. It is tricky. You know, it's not easy managing a community, and no, it's just stupid, isn't it? It's just giving people a cheat card. I think they've realised they got it wrong, but the fact that they obviously internally must have thought that was a really good idea, and then clearly the backlash, and obviously they've gone back on it slightly now. It'll be interesting as to whether they just scrap it. I think if they've gone back on it from a paywall point of view,
10th position.
will they decide just to go, you know what, this is just a really dumb idea, let's just get rid of it. It's more admin than it needs. Yes, I would love to do NASCARs. I would love that, honestly. I love NASCAR racing. It's just something about it. I mean, I'm, again, in some of the official races, it's really hard, particularly when you're on, obviously, typically US servers. The latency can be a bit of a challenge. But yeah, I do love NASCAR. I think there'll come a point, I mean, obviously, for a little while after ACC, everyone thought that AMS2 was going to be their sort of ACC killer. And the...
Sector 2 time is okay.
Yeah. Cheers, dude. Okay, thanks, guys. Yeah, so yeah, everyone thought AMS2 was going to be the sort of the new killer. But that never quite panned out. I think obviously AMS2's got brilliant potential, but kind of never quite realised it. Just for me, I never quite got the force feedback. It just feels a little bit,
0.4 off the pace.
a little bit off. So yeah, I think we're a bit of a weird limbo place with sim racing at the moment. I think obviously if iRacing pulls its finger out with its updates and gets its physics sorted, the new multi-threading and then the new graphics stuff, then that would be amazing. Yeah, cheers, guys. Have a great Sunday. Thanks for everyone dropping through. It's appreciated. Thanks for all the tips and tricks. That is honestly really, really, really appreciated. Yeah, you don't know what you don't know kind of thing. So we'll see. I guess there'll be a lot of, I'm sure Robin will be thinking about it going for Bongo next year as to whether we could do. Obviously, there are still quite a lot of drivers that do like LMU. Tricky as they're sort of not super fast driver. There isn't enough drivers at my pace now. You know, I was probably always a good silver class driver. I'm you know, obviously we had the gold, silver, bronze. We don't do that anymore now. It's just a single tier, which makes it a bit trickier as well. When that shows you how it's really hard. Where there was always, you know, that was attended. We could have 3 splits in ACC. I remember sort of being in bronze. So yeah, I think it's an interesting space with. No one's quite grabbed the sim racing by the scruff of the neck. Obviously, Project Motor Racing promised a lot, delivered nothing.
Your exit's clear. Don't
Yeah, cheers, guys. Cheers, Yaki. Have a good day, dude. See you on Tuesday. How are you? Hopefully, you're racing on Tuesday. But no, I think for me, it's going to be iRacing all the way now. Having spent this much money on it, and with all the content I bought, particularly for this summer with the World Series and the Porsche Cup, I'm all in. Obviously, we've still got AC Evo floating around in the ether, but I mean, again, that's a game that's just squandering its potential. Okay, so let's see. Again, I don't do a lot of open top racing. Get the disclaimers in now. Obviously, we're only a 1.2k rated driver here. I think my safety rating's a bit naff as well, from memory. Yes. If it's the sort of the challenges of sim racing, I guess this is obviously a nice problem to have with this much content and this many simulators. It'll be fascinating with ACEverse or whether they think they can try and get it back to the heights. I mean, obviously ACC was the sim that we all drove,
Car right.
even though it had questionable sort of force feedback and physics.
Clear right.
I think it's still the sim that I've driven the most. I think over almost 1,000 hours at ACC. Okay, right, Andrew, let's see if we can do a quali lap and not be entirely rushed. It's a 1.3k split, so should be competitive, which is good, having been totally uncompetitive in the last race. Yeah,
Two. To get the job done, mate.
I got the point where I bought 40 pieces of content, which I didn't price up how much that is, but at least now things are a little bit cheaper, which is good. The thing about iRacing is just the variety, isn't it? And for the, most of the main content is you can get a competitive race. I mean, there are some like the TCRs and the sort of the Clio, which, again, I do really like driving the Clio. It's a really interesting little car. It's a shame it's not. I mean, obviously you can get a race probably later in the day. It's not early doors.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 47 Celsius.
Okay, thanks, Chip. So we're car 8. So let's see how we're fair. So if you're with this little car, I tend to try, my brain still tries to drive it like a GT3 and downshift and then lose the rear. So I remember trying not to do that. I think when iRacing does manage to get its big graphics update finalized, which I'm sure is probably years away still, it seems to be taking them a long time to do it, which I'm sure it will be great when it eventually does arrive, and we will have to upgrade our PCs to run it. I'm sure that will spur a huge amount of interest in iRacing, and they probably know that as well. So we'll do this, then we'll should be able to register for the Porsche Cup.
The leader has just done a 107.5. B2. That puts you 2.0 seconds off the pace.
So slow, Jim, basically. So this is Andrew does slow Sunday driving. Right, let's try and concentrate now.
Sector 1 is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
Really, Jim? Flipping it. Gosh, crazy.
The guy ahead has just posted a 109.3.
Okay, thanks, Jim. That's at least broadly what I'm driving at. God. It's Chef Brick does Sunday driving today. It's a fascinating little circuit, this. It can be
Sixth place.
absolutely brutal. I've had some great races here, but then equally, the first couple of corners can be... Okay, I'm not last. That's something. tell you what, I've just realised that my haptic pedals aren't going. So let's just fire those bad boys up. Not that makes a huge difference, but it's nice to at least feel when I'm overdriving the car. There we go. Start simple, Andrew. There we go. It's better. Right, so I now have haptic pedals. Woohoo! Yes. Okay, so we look at where we stand. Shortly on qualifying due to no activity. So 3 cars haven't qualied. When they're doing a last to first challenge, I'm not sure. Bit to do. So my safety rating isn't great. So I'm teetering on the edge of, if I go fall below 2 at the end of the season, I will go back down to a category C driver. Not that I drive a huge amount in the Formula season. Either way, I don't want to be doing that. So we'll see if we can box clever. But again, with these kind of rookie series races, it's just out of your own control. But I do like the little circuit. It's good. You know, I do like the Radical car, but the grey. I have bought the Radical, but again, it's just particularly for these early morning streams. They're not. I don't think we're only races every couple of hours, so it's always tricky to try and get one in. So the new football season starts. So Sheffield United will be kicking off. I think they've got a cup game randomly before the season starts, which is weird. So I think that's on Sky, which will be good. Went to a pre-season game a couple of weeks ago against Chesterfield. They weren't particularly great, but they beat Rotherham yesterday 2-0. So this is the last season shirt. I do have the new away shirt for Sheffield United, which is brilliant, but I don't have the new home shirt. They're just so expensive these days. So we've got way too many Sheffield United shirts now. Come on, let's get going. Come on, let's get going. Good morning, guys. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. So it's been nice this morning. We actually had a bit of rain in the UK. So, our garden needs it big style. Come on, wait time. Let's get cracking. So we'll do this, then we'll go into the Porsche Cup. What can possibly go wrong? You know, I have really enjoyed doing the Porsche Cup series with Bongo on it with Rick. It's been great fun. I haven't been the best partner. We've had a few issues early in the season. My PC was crashing left, right, and centre before I did my upgrades. And then we raced at Watkins Glen a couple of weeks ago. And Rick did a really good first session, and I came out on cold tyres and just binned it, which, yeah, it was, yeah. If you've followed any of my races over the last few years, I seem to have a mental block when it comes to pits, in and out, can't seem to get it right. I do need to finally master that skill at some point. Come on, to dragitout.com. Sorry, we will get going. Yeah, thank you for all the support this morning, guys. Yeah, really appreciate it. And again, thanks for the tips as well.
That's the end of the session. P7.
Okay, so P7, what could possibly go wrong? So this will be interesting to see whether we could survive the first couple of corners, because this can be mad. Taking cold tyres. Okay, so will we survive? Let's have a little look. So I think it's mostly rookie drivers. I don't think I'm the only sort of higher rated driver from a safety rating point of view. Let's see whether we can not die. We don't want tyres. Go away, tyres. Thank you. Yeah, these cars look great. They really, the detail of these is brilliant. When you sort of get quite close to them, when you race it behind, they look stunning. iRacing have done a cracking job. Did really enjoy actually the Bongo Racing World Series for a couple of, not this season, but the season before, we did sort of different cars each week, which was brilliant. And I think we raced in one of these. I think it was at Winton, actually. It was really good fun. Okay.
Okay, Andrew, get ready.
Here we go. It's not dying to T1.
Standing start now.
Yep, cheers, Jim.
Go, go, go.
Okay, reasonable getaway.
Car right. Clear right. On your right.
Just backed off a little bit there, so there's a car just to my right. Thanks.
Hold your line. Clear right.
The guy in front is Lucas, rookie license.
Okay, thanks, Jim. So the draft in these is crazy. It's not a good start and then a bit of a slow few corners. Oh, we're back at the back again. It's a bit to do. You know what? That was pretty clean for iRacing in the Rookie Series in this car. Remarkably clean.
P8.
Still nothing that I said I shouldn't do. Downshift too early. This is definitely Chef Brick does Sunday driving this morning. Oh.
There's an incident in turn
Ooh.
4. It looks like Lucas.
We just lost the rear. We managed to avoid him, which is good.
Come on, that's the stuff.
Well, he kind of crashed Jim, so, but yeah, we'll take it. And win is a win.
All right, Andrew. The next car is car number 2, D license. Incident in turn 8. Looks like it's Van der Linden. Yellow flag.
Left side.
That was a bit of a questionable rejoin, I think. See, guys, see that? That was mad. Probably should have held his brakes till I passed, but anyway, we'll give it him.
The car in front of us is Andrew, rookie license, and their rating is 1.4.
Okay,
It's just
thanks, Chip.
106.4 P6. Sector 1 is 1.9 seconds off the pace. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 48 Celsius.
Okay, thanks, Jim. Ooh. Almost lost the rear then. So he's pulling away. This guy's clearly quicker than me. So a little bit quicker. It's the 107s.
There's an incident in turn 1. We think it might be Van der Linden. Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
Left side. Clear left. Right side. Clear right.
Ooh.
Incident in turn 5. It looks
Oh,
like
another one off. Dropping like flies.
there's an incident in turn 6. We think it might be leg.
Okay, so we're pacing a little bit better. So 107. Might have a bit of run in this guy.
On your left.
Oh,
Still there.
oh,
Still there.
is it hitting me?
Clear left.
4. That last lap.
On your
Oh,
right.
oh,
Clear right.
he has hit me. He's categorically hit me.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like it's Cousin and Andrew. We have damage.
We do. We have a busted car. Oh dear. Why has it hit me? I've no idea. So my steering column is a bit bent. Yeah. Yeah. I thought I'd done quite well to avoid all the carnage. I've got a slightly bent steering column, but I think the car is drivable. But it's not good for my safety rating. Did not need a 4X. But really careful, I will end up being demoted. I think, is it, if you're below 2, I think you get demoted.
Just decreasing. It's now 46 Celsius.
Probably just need to drive some open cars at the back for a couple of races. Just get it built up, back up again. Okay, so we were up to 4th. Obviously that guy took us out.
7th position. The gap to V6 ahead is now 2.5 seconds.
Whether I continue... Well, we've got damage for 5 minutes. We can cope with a slightly bent steering wheel. Oh, he's cold tyres. He's lost it already. Oh, and he's...
We think it might be leg.
Oh, you sausage.
You have 8 incident points.
I do have 8 incident points. That was not my fault, Jim. Oh, dear. He just couldn't hold his brakes. He just caught me.
Okay, Andrew. The next car is a lap behind.
I do find the whole, oh, we're not sure whose fault it is, so we'll both give you 4X.
Has just done a 106.8.
Really unfair.
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Yeah, it'll buff out. Yes. Okay, 8X is not good. So we're definitely going to be sub 2. So I think at some point this season we'll have to just granny it out in a couple of races at the back and not worry about iRacing and salvage my safety rating.
You're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
Well, I said, every time I've driven this circuit, it's always been a bit iffy. I think that guy that clipped me the first time, I did have the inside line. I definitely got a better run than him.
Incident in turn 8. It looks like Lucas and Cousin.
Definitely the Wild West. So 1075. Okay, so we weren't. Well, it's still not great, but better. Hey, hi, dude. Yeah. Yes, hi, dude. Are you a Blade or are you a football fan? Are you at all? Here, hi, Ricky.
The gap to Andrew ahead is now 14 seconds.
Yeah, I'm a proud Yorkshireman. Lived in Sheffield most of my life. Yeah, thanks everyone for checking out the stream this morning. It's really appreciated. It's not been a masterclass of sim racing, but yeah, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Incident in turn 1. Looks like it's Lucas. Yellow flag. 186. That lap was a 108.7. There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like it's cursing. The car in front of us is now cursing. C license. Yellow flag. That's 2 minutes left.
I think that's the guy that spun off and hit me before when he came out of the out of the pit. I think this car is quite a tricky car for rookie drivers to come in, because you expect it to be easier, but it's so easy to lose the rear. Particularly if you overdrive the car. Ah, okay, yeah, okay. Do. Ex-Chelsea supporter. Yeah, I had no choice in my family. All my family are Blaze fans. It was just, yeah, Sheffield United fan or live in the garden was pretty much the message from my dad. So I think we're sort of 3 generations of Sheffield United fans. It's weird. Even when I go over to sort of the other side of the city, it's like, feels weird. I don't think I could ever live in Hillsborough. It's weird, isn't it?
The guy behind has just done a 106.7.
See, this is the guy that does spin off and does slightly catch me. So definitely in the danger zone with safety rating now in Formula. So it's definitely one afternoon, just drive like in granny mode in the back of the grid for a few races to sort of try and sort it out.
Last lap. Sector 1 is 0.8. Off the pace.
Definitely going to catch this guy now. My steering wheel is not square.
Took the win.
Well done, dude. He was quickest right from the start. It's funny because actually the race started pretty clear for this particular series and this circuit. I mean, this circuit is always a meat grinder. It was actually a pretty clean first couple of laps. It obviously got a bit messy towards the middle section of the race. Okay, so an 8X, not ideal.
6th place. Well done, mate. That's the finish. That's the end of the session.
Well, yes, Jim, in a fashion, it was a result. It was a result. Whether it was a good result or not remains to be seen. But it was a result nonetheless. Right, where's me moose gun? Eat me mouse, eat me mouse. Yes, well, it was a result, wasn't it? Oh, in some fashion. I think I'll save that replay. I know it was obviously just a driving incident, but a bit of a shame that the guy caught me. But definitely teetering on my in formula to be in trouble zone. Right, just while the race results are in, let's see. Okay, so not too bad. So just lost a little bit of safety rating. Hey, nice. Well done, dude. Well done, Ricky. Yeah, iRacing's good. It's just a money pit, Ricky. It's brilliant. iRace is part of the Bongo Racing community. If you search up Bongo Racing on YouTube, you'll find Robin. So if you're into iRacing and if you fancy joining a community, I would highly recommend joining Bongo Racing. It's great fun. I think Robin may be doing his Wheel of Misfortune this evening, but we race every Tuesday in iRacing, so I definitely would check it out. I'll pop a little link into the channel to Robin's, and you can get the link to the Discord from there. So I'm just going to grab that now. So YouTube. So I've been driving with Bongo Racing for 3 years. It's just coming up 3 years. So So if you fancy joining a racing community, I would highly recommend joining Bongo Racing, even if you just want to join the Discord and some great crack. And that's the link to Robin's YouTube channel, and from there you can get a link to the Discord. It should be in his description. But yes, if you're into iRacing, if you're into just joining a community, I would highly recommend joining Bongo Racing. I've been serving 3 years. It's been brilliant fun. It's a good crack. Robin and the team are really friendly, and it's a really great racing experience. So definitely worth checking out. Right, okay, so let's go back into iRacing. We've taken our punishment there, so let's go and take some more punishment. Let's go and register for this Porsche Cup. So I do fancy doing that this way. That was kind of on my list. So let's, and it's fixed, so we can register. Perfect. So this is the livery that I'll just show you actually. Like, let's do 1 second. Let's change my window. So we gotta get the right window going in a second. There's iRacing gone. There we go. Sweet. Full screen. Okay, so I'll just show you a car actually. So, content, my content. There's the push. Where's? Oh, here we go. If you're into painting cars, I've got a great little video that shows you how to paint cars. I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination, but this is the livery that I designed for my team racing with Rick. So Rick's a Leeds fan. We're both from Yorkshire. Obviously, he's West Yorkshire and Leeds. He's a big Leeds United fan. Obviously, I'm a big Sheffield United fan. So this is the livery that I painted with him. So if you're interested in learning how to do, again, I'm not very sophisticated. I'm not an expert by any stretch, but if you want to do learn how to paint cars, I've got a great little video in my channel that shows you how to paint cars and get you started. Again, I really enjoy this part of iRacing. It's quite good fun. So if you're interested in checking that out, that's on my channel. Again, it just gets you started on how to sort of to paint cars in iRacing, which, you know, as you start to create your own identity, it's quite nice to do that. So we're going to be racing in this car. Shameless plug for another video. Right, let's go sign up for so, Porsche Cup. So let's register. Oh, it's the boot as well. Brilliant. 70 cars. Like, it's going to be good fun. So it is fixed, isn't it? I think I'm doing a fixed setup. Yes, fixed. Yeah, brilliant. Good stuff. But yeah, if you're interested. Yeah, trading pace is brilliant. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Robin does have some free liveries on there as well. So if you're interested in those, there's loads of Bongo liveries. But yeah, I would join the community, Ricky. If you're into sim racing, if you just join and you kind of sort of see what the crack is, and if you fancy jumping in, I think on a Sunday, Robin does sort of like a wheel of misfortune, where it's basically, if you're new to iRacing and you're new to the community, you can turn up on a Sunday night, jump in, and he sort of all randomised content. So yeah, if you dipping your toe, this stuff's brilliant. Racing online is great, but when you start racing with the same folk each week, that's when it really elevates itself, because you get to learn the pace of the other drivers, and there's a sort of a level of respect that you don't get in public lobbies where everyone's out for themselves and they'll take you out, they'll hit you up in a second. So I'll just pop, if you're interested, I'll just pop the link into my painting video. Again, I'm not an expert painter by any stretch, but if it's helpful to anybody, I'll just share the link now. Let's get the link, copy, share. So that's the video that allows you to show you how to do painting in. I'm not an expert painter by any stretch, but if that's of any use to anybody, yeah, please check it out. Right, okay, we're good stuff. So, can we redeem ourselves? Can this be the race? Can this be the one that sorts us out? So let's just go back into here. Sorry, I gotta get my window right now. iRacing Simulator, there we go. Yeah, public lobbies it's a battle of survival, Ricky. I think if you can get round the first couple of corners, that's half the battle. Let's fix it, you can't change this up. Right, let's go out in this car. So we're rocking Yorkshire United. Let's see if it brings us a bit of good luck.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
So obviously this is the next generation Porsche Cup with TC and ABS, which the first generation didn't have. Still will eat you alive and cold tyres. But it does sound awesome. I mean, it's terrifying. And again, the lobbies for these can be really interesting. Particularly on cold tyres. I think as I kind of made my way up through the sort of different tiers of iRacing, this was one of the cars that I picked up early doors. Cold tyres, Andrew, cold tyres. I think with this combo, it's going into the boot. It's will you get taken out? I've had some horror stories in iRacing going into there with cars trying to force themselves into places that the cars don't fit.
Car left.
There you go, dude.
Line, clear left.
So we're in this car for Road America on Tuesday. It's been a really good little series, actually.
The leader has just done a 147.6.
Okay, thanks, Jim. So with this car, it's a fixed, not a rolling start. So it can be interesting if people get off the starting line. That's the corner that I crashed on last Tuesday. Just following Robin, and then just lost the rear.
Sector 2 is 1.8 off the pace.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Followed it.
Right side. Clear right.
6.3 and a 3.3k.
P6, new fastest lap for Lassen, 146.5.
Oh, he's gone. Around him. We'll avoid the wall. Yeah, coming into the boot can be really fun.
Sector 1 is 1.9 seconds off the pace.
Wow, thanks, Jim. Okay, so we've got about 10 minutes for the race starts. Not got a clean lap in yet. So, this will either be a good idea or a bad idea, I'm not sure.
The guy behind has just done a 151.6.
So I think there were 70 cars, 104 drivers, wow. There should be a good number of splits. I'm going to get my teeth in. Whether this will be my morning redemption race, not sure.
8th place.
Yeah, slightly better through T1. Let's try and get a clean lap now.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
I think with this car, definitely slow is fast. I think this is definitely one where if you downshift too much, you can make the car unstable.
Sector 2 is 1.5 off the pace. The guy in front has just done a 150.8. The guy behind has just done a 152.3.
Okay, we're into the 148, so I'll tell you that.
P9. Sector 3 is 1.2 off the pace.
Yes, defo. Can be tricky with these cars because you wanted these sort of so easy to overdrive.
Far left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Okay, cleanly through that. This is only practice. So again, we'll be live streaming on Tuesday night in the Porsche Cup. So it's a 80-minute race. It's a team event. So
The guy behind has just done a 150.1.
So I'm doing the first stint this week. So I'll be doing quali in the first stint. Then we'll swap over for the second 40, which Rick will be finishing. So I think our best result is still week 1, I think. So it'll be a bit downhill from there.
P11.
Almost lost the rear then. 3 minutes, and then we'll be into quali. I do love the sound of this car. It's one of the cars, just, yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Oh, nice. Well done, Ricky. Brilliant. Yeah, honestly, your way of going, it's brilliant. Absolutely good. It's good crack. You'll learn loads. And then if you're feeling, if you want to sort of dipping your toe into the races, you're very welcome. Or you just want to there's loads of great videos and knowledge base.
6 seconds off the pace. The guy behind
I think finding a community that you can race with is half the fun with sim racing. Hey Rick, how you doing? Just been singing the bongo praises. Oh, you're the 9C, nice. Hope it's going well, dude. I'm on my redemption arc for Watkins Glen, Rick. I was just telling everybody that obviously I binned it in the pits.
The guy behind has just done a 150.0.
Hope you having a good round of golf, dude.
P12.
So will this race be a meat grinder? Again, it's getting through this first section of the track is interesting.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Okay, so I think I'll just pull up safely so this guy doesn't crash into me. I think the race should be up. So it's gonna, yes, the race is up. Let's join it. So there's gonna be a good chunk of splits. Yeah, I'm glad you've joined, Ricky. Yeah, it's good, dude. You should enjoy it. It's a good, really good community. Robin does a great job at it. Yeah, really friendly. Okay, so it's been a bit of a mixed bag in terms of race results this morning. So maybe this can be the race that redeems itself. But then again, it's Porsche Cup at Watkins Glen. Possibly not. We'll see. It depends what split we get. Obviously, it should be a higher standard of driver, being a, I think is it a Class D? No, yeah, I think it's a Class D. Let's have a quick look. Is it a C? I think it's a C, isn't it? I think it's a C. So it should be, in theory, it should be a higher standard of driver. Whether it is or not remains to be seen. Okay. Watkins go to the Porsche. At least it's fixed setup, so I don't have to worry about that, which is good. You going out, dude? There you go.
All clear. Push now.
Avoid that wall.
The track temps increasing. It's now 43 Celsius.
Cool, thanks, Jim. Do love Watkins Glen. It's such a brilliant track. If you get everyone drives safe, it can be some awesome racing.
On your left, clear left. On your right. Clear right.
So some quick drivers here. There's two 1.7k. Okie dokie. Okay. Will the Yorkshire United livery give me a bit of luck? Let's see. Let's see. So we should be able to get both quali laps in, unlike Spa this morning, where we didn't get a ton of time. Time we're at 10 to 10.
All right, Andrew, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
Cool, thanks, Jim. Right. Okay, let's get a good lap in. Let's see if we can get into this sort of, wow, 25 cars. Woo! I didn't realise these splits were so large. Wow. So no fast repair, I don't think. So if your car is toast, your car is toast. Yeah, last Tuesday I came into here just on cold tyres, just pushed it too hard and just lost the rip. Straight into the wall and sayonara. I had to hobble to the pits. Try and get a bit of heat in these tyres if we can. Okay, so we're car 24 from an iRacing point of view. So he's not expecting a great deal from us. So maybe you never know. Okay, first lap. Let's get a lap time in and then we can push for the second one. Go, go, go. The tyre's still a bit cool. So I've had some really good races in the Porsche over the years. I've had some really horrific ones as well. I think my worst is at Willow Springs, where I think I almost got disqualified because I was caught up in so many scraps. Never been disqualified from an iRacing race, but I was pretty close in that one.
Temperature's decreasing. It's now 39 Celsius.
Okay, this is not going to be lightning quick.
It's just done a 147.7.
That's quick on cold tyres. There's going to be a 150-ish.
Done a 147.5. E14. That was 151.3.
Okay, let's try and push now. That's definitely a grinding lap. Interesting to see if so many cars don't get a lap time in.
The leader has just done a 147.3.
Okay, so this is not a great lap time.
That's a new fastest lap for Etty, 146.6.
So we might nib into the 149s. Not quite, I think.
The guy ahead has just done a 150.5.
Okay, so we're at the back of the pack. Definitely a bit of a 2 granny laps, those. We'll keep on going. Practice is practice. So this isn't going to count. This is lap 3. And we're lower fuel. Okay, so we're sort of nibbling in the 149s, but obviously that wouldn't have made a huge amount of difference.
Don't rush. Get it running. Get it back in the race.
Don't rush. Certainly not rushing, Jim. You're certainly not rushing. Okay, so we are well at the back. So iRacing is supposed to car 24, so we qualified P21. So this will, if we finish where we are now, we will drop down to 1.4k, which is fine. Is what it is.
Tires are cold. Watch out. It's a strong field, but we're expecting you to finish in the top 22. 14 laps.
Top 22, thanks, Jim. 14 laps. Okay, 14 laps of Watkins Glen in the Porsche Cup. What can possibly go wrong? So being at the back, we may be able to weave through all the carnage at the start and see if we can pick up a bit of pace. So our safety rating is 4.7 at the moment. That was a massive boost from the Spa 24 the other week, which is good. I think we're probably the highest safety rating in the group. Can't quite see it above that. So, okay, let's see if we can get a good start. So we're going to do a dual paddle start, so we'll see if that helps. Tires are off. No fast repair. Okay, fine. So if we are toast, we are toast. But with this race, again, it's just surviving the first few and then trying to push. Shrimper field is 1.6k, but we will be dropping down if we finish around this. But hopefully we can push a bit further than this. Definitely we're a bit granny in those quali. Okay, all right, here we go. Can I go? No, I can't go to first gear yet.
This will be a standing start.
Okay, thanks, Jim.
Green, green, green.
So the guy behind me had a good start.
left. Still there.
There's an incident here. Turn, I think it might barry us.
There's a lot of incidents.
To your left.
A lot of cars do not fit in the boot. Okay, can we get clearly through here? Oh, what? Wow.
Side. Clear left.
What an absolute douche.
The inner loop. It looks like 10.
Oh, well, that lasted all of 3 minutes. Well, I could see him coming. He had no intention of braking.
There's an incident in turn 6. We think it might be Clark.
Wow, that was a hell of a takedown. He just went straight into the back of me.
Okay, Andrew. The next car is 10. C license. Slippy surface flags out.
Unreal. Did I say that going into there was just carnage? The guy behind me just had no intention of stopping. He just used me as a brake.
Incident in Heel. It looks like Bedford and Cox.
Okay, so I think we're okay damage-wise. Car feels drivable, but we're now way at the back.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. There's an incident in turn 9.
So there's two cars that got meatball.
The car in front of us is Matthews, B license.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Some kind of crazy rejoins.
Turn 10. We think it might be Bernie.
Okay, so we've not got a meatball. The steering is bent, but we'll persevere. I could see that guy flying down in there. He was determined to brake late. He obviously couldn't. He braked way too late.
B18.
Okay, let's try and settle into the race now. We have got damage, but
Slop Bernie, C license.
I never quite get the mentality of that. I'm just like, it's the first lap. Trying to win the race into the boot here. It's just... He probably did more damage to himself than he did to me. It's just, what is the point? This is the downside of public lobbies. Yes, yeah, he was, yeah. He just, probably just, I don't know, he didn't break at all, Ricky, I don't think. He just ran into the back of it. I could see him coming in my mirror. I tried to move out of the way to let him come through because I knew he was going to be doing some kind of dangerous lunge. But anyway, car is semi-drivable, so let's see if we can try and...
The gap to B19. Behind is now 3.7 seconds.
Yes, there's a little pack of cars ahead. How much aero damage we carried, I'm not sure.
There's an incident in turn 10. Looks like it's Clark.
Another one off.
There's an incident in turn 11. It
That's
looks like Clark.
another two in the pits. Okay.
B16.
I just wonder for this, it's worth starting in the pits and just let the carnage unfold for the first lap. I mean, that guy was just, he had no intention of braking, did he? He just was determined to try and...
The outer loop. It looks like Matty.
More smoke. I don't think it's worth pitting for repairs. The car seems okay. not turning as well as I would like, but so there's a mini pack catching me now behind.
Incident in turn 9. Looks like it's Cox and Garke. The leader has just done a 48.0.
Yeah, that had quite a good start, but then got pulled into all the shenanigans of lap 1. Oh no, don't lose the rate. I think I've definitely got some downforce issues. The rear was twitchy as hell then. So I think. Yeah, okay. Thanks, dude. Well, we'll persevere. We'll see. Knowing that I'm struggling with aero. Yeah, I can, dude. Yeah, I can. Just not as quick now. Well, I was quick before anyway, but. I have to watch back on the replay. That was unbelievable what that guy did. It's like he decided not to brake. I'm just going to peg it down and not brake at all.
Fastest lap for Yaluka, 147.3.
So another guy disconnected. Okay, so the guys behind were in a little pack, so whether they've had a little conch on, I'm not sure. Okay, slightly better through T1. There's a little pack ahead.
Okay, Andrew, the next car is car number 19.
Okay, I think we are catching the guys ahead. Okay, we're on for a 149.1, he reckons. Whether we are, I'm not sure. We'll see.
New fastest lap for Petty, 147.2. V16, that's your quickest lap in this session.
Okay, thanks, Jim. Get 149. We'll take that. So we are lapping quicker than this little pack. If we can try and catch them.
The gap to 10 behind is now 0.5.
Cool, thanks, Jim. So the guys ahead are slightly spacing out now. Not as smooth through there as I would have liked. So Tion is behind. He did nibble at me in the boot, but he held off. Oh, nope. Almost lost the rear again. Oh, gonna get a 1X.
Okay, Andrew, we've gone out of track limits.
We did. We did, Jim. We did. And scrape the wall.
Car left. Clear left.
He was quicker than me.
Don't let him get away.
No, he's fine, Jim. He's quicker than me. There's no point. I might get better toe from him than... Let's see if he can allow me to catch up with the guys ahead.
Car in front is 10. C license.
Cool, thanks, Jim. Okay, so we're halfway through. We've only got that 1X and the last lap.
Okay, Andrew, the next car is car number 19. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Oh, God, he braked heavy there. Wasn't expecting that. I don't think he was brake checking, he just were a bit cautious.
Car right. Still there. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
18th.
Yes,
Keep pushing.
couldn't quite gauge where that guy was ahead. This guy is slow. Got it. Why are you braking there, dude? Why are you braking there? God, he is so cautious on the brakes.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 42 Celsius.
He needs to get past this guy. He's slow me down. He is very happy on those brakes. He's obviously very cautious, don't feel confident in the car at all. Do you want to go into the back of him? Oh, go on, Andrew. Oh. Another 1X, annoying.
Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Okay, he's backed off.
On your right.
Where's this guy going? Where's his nudging me? Where are you going?
Clear left.
It's 3 wide, dude. Where do you want me to go? Where do you want me to go?
Clear all
What?
round. Right side.
What?
Clear right.
What was the?
The track. Keep it
What?
nice. You have 10 incident points.
What was that guy trying to do?
Be Bedford.
10x.
To the pits by the stewards for repairs.
Oh,
Down to give back the time gained.
we got meatball. Flipping it. What was that guy doing? Hey Andrew, how you doing? Yeah, that was insane, wasn't it? I mean, what was that guy doing? Just unreal. I mean, that... We're 3 wide. I was in the middle. 10x. Wowzers. Wowzers. How to lose safetyrating.com.
On your right. Clear right.
Yeah. That was shocking, wasn't it? Absolutely shocking. The crazy thing was, he didn't need to do that. He just needed to wait and then get past me clearly. Just... Oh. I said this... Oh, well, this guy's going to go to the back. He needs to go into the pits. Clearly, I've got major damage.
Clear left.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour.
Oh, dear.
We have no recorded pit timings. This will hurt our pit exit estimates. Expect traffic when you exit the pits. When we
I think-
exit the pits, we're in position 18.
I think this race is good. Oh, thanks, Jim. We've got loads of fuel. Woohoo, we've got loads of fuel. How long this is going to take? This is going to be a long one, I think. 2 minutes. Oh, 6 minutes.
88%. Rear left. 85.
I mean, let's just have a look at that. What that guy was doing just for a laugh while we sit here for 6 minutes. So he was good, actually. He gave me space. So he backed off, which was good. Obviously, I did drift a little bit there. So what was this guy doing? What was he thinking? I mean, what kind of inside lines he thinks he's going to take? Clearly, I'm going to be naturally drifting this way. I mean, there's no room there, is there? I mean, there's no room for him to try and... So we're 3 wide. So he hit me once, he nibbled at me once. Okay, so he nibbled at him. So he nibbled at that guy, and that guy hit me. So him nibbling at all of us, maybe netcode, just took all 3 of us out. I mean, Mr. Vegemite, what was the point of that, dude? What was the point of that? He needs to be patient. And clearly he was carrying more speed. I'll give him that. But it's obviously this guy's obviously lost slight... I think he's been touched by him here, isn't he? So this is where we're in trouble at this point now, because I'm pinched. There's nowhere I can go. There's literally no track left. I mean, look, I mean, that's just brilliant, isn't it? I mean, what could you do in that? I mean, there's nowhere I can go, is there? Literally nowhere I can go. So let's while we're sat here, let's look at that one. I know we want lap 0, don't we? There we go. Let's look at this start. I might do rear chase. So this guy that's... Oh, he just literally just rammed me off the road. I mean, that isn't a racing incident. That's just literally just driving into me. I mean, you can't get much of a... Do I file a report for that? I mean, is that a reportable? And that's not really racing. That's just shit driving. I mean, I was probably being cautious coming into the boot, but I mean, he clearly had no intention of braking. So obviously I held my brakes. And he just carries on. Just unreal. Oh, so how long we got left? 4 minutes. Yes, not being the best set of racers this morning. I mean, that was just unreal, wasn't it? I mean, that both of them are just... Do I appeal that first one? Or would they just say it's... Okay, no to report. Okay. Just carrying too much speed. Probably a bit of netcode and just Mr. Vegemite. So, okay, well, I mean, we're going to get a 10x, so we're going to get a hefty chunk of safety rating, and we're going to drop down to a 1.4k. Sorry about this, gang. We'll just do the required repairs, I guess. Yeah, it is, isn't it, Andrew? And yeah, maybe it is. I mean, that was just shocking driving, isn't it? I mean, both of them were just... The crazy thing about both of those incidents, they're both totally unnecessary. Both drivers didn't need to be. A bit more patience, a bit more thought as to where they are. There's just no need. I mean, this is everything that's wrong with iRacing, unfortunately. In a nutshell, it's everything that's wrong with this series. It's just, yeah. See what else happened in that one. He got a good start. I'll give him that. He had a great start. I was definitely not as quick. Probably held the clutch too long. So there's a bit of argy-bargy. Okay, so there's a bit of incident up here. So those two had a bit of a... Yeah, I don't mind, dude. I'll give it a go. I'm up for it. Why not? An endurance race, people are a bit more... Yeah, why not, Andrew? Yeah, that's fine, dude. I'll be up for that. I mean, Watkins Glen is always notorious. I mean, actually, to be fair, other than this guy totally misjudging the speed that I'm driving at, I was probably being too cautious, maybe, but I was just trying to avoid this incident. Where's Mr. Vegemite? What was Car Vegemite? What was he in? It was it. So actually, the damage could have been far worse. So I think my arrows okay, just have some rear bumper damage. Plonkers.com, isn't it? It's literally just... Again, to what gain, really? When people drive like that, I mean, like, maybe they want the LMU Joker. Maybe that's what they go for. Maybe they're trying to get iRacing to give us a Joker series. I mean, this guy's was slow, but I should have got past him, to be fair. He was slow. He was holding me up. Yeah, Plonker Cup. Definitely Plonker Cup. I should have got past this guy. Yeah. This guy wasn't too bad, actually. I mean, clearly he's carrying a lot of speed. But there's two cars. Do you think my wingers shifted there? I mean, it's probably a little bit of netcode, because obviously he had a bit of a nibble at me. I mean, it's probably not as bad as it was. I mean, he's had a nibble at me. Yeah, thanks, dude. So yeah, he's clearly had a bit of a nibble. Obviously, then he unfortunately has a bit of a nibble on this guy, and it's unfortunately that nibble that was I mean, there's literally nowhere I can go. I mean, I couldn't be further over, could I? I've got obviously one wheel on the grass. Good old Mr. Vegemite. How are we doing? Oh, can I drive now? Oh, no, it was just steering wheel is buggered. Sorry, gang. So I think we might get one more lap. Optional repairs. You never know. There might be some crazy with something happened. Oh, what a shame. What a shame, both of them. Just totally unnecessary. This is why I don't race in the Porsche Cup. It's the first time I've raced in this series, in a long, long, long time. Unfortunately, being spoiled by Bongo Racing and what we do in the Porsche Cup there, thinking that would somehow flow into better driving here. Obviously, we're fine for safety rating in sports. We're 4.7, so which is we've got plenty to play with there. So we're going to drop to 1.4k, unfortunately. Oh, his race is over. I'm not even going to finish the race. Do I quit now? Do I abandon, or do I even get more for abandoning? I think the race is over, isn't it? Yeah, the race is over. Groom, what a pain that is. Never got. Yeah. Shane, I was looking forward to that. When I saw that,
2 litres left.
when I saw that combo this morning, I thought, actually, you know what? That could be good fun. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So obviously it's different in Andrew. It's a different kettle of fish, isn't it? Do I forfeit? I think I can forfeit. I think that's done with. What a pain that is. What an absolute pain up the proverbial. Right, so what do we do next? So we're 10:25, so let's have a quick scanner where we are. So that is, so what we've got here. Ooh, Mount Panorama GT3, what can possibly go wrong with that? Magello. Road Atlanta. Ooh. That could be interesting. Road Atlanta, GT3. Trying to work out what's going to be the least terrifying. Yeah, cheers. Hey, Halo Play. Well, no, it's been a fun morning, Halo Plays. It's been Andrew does crash, or Andrew comes last this morning. So it's not been a masterclass in racing by any stretch. Let's have a little look at what's in. Let's see a second. So I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to put myself through that. So that's a little ways off. The Ferrari, it's 11:15, so that's 45. We're not going to do that. Let's have a look at Class D. The Clio is 11, so that's a little. So Okayama, okay, that could be interesting. See what? Let's do the Toyota. Let's do something that won't try and kill me in the first corner. Hopefully, let's sign up for that one. Wow, we like a good chunk of change. So it was a 0.46 safety rating. 0.46 safety rating. Wowzers. That is just heartbreaking. Having worked so hard to get to 4.77, we're now lost 0.4 because of those 10 incident points. Granted, one of the off tracks was mine. And we've lost a good chunk of iRacing this morning as well, so we're down to 1.4. Okay, whatever. Just a number, Andrew. It's just a number. Right, let's jump into the practice server. It don't matter, it's just a number. I mean, really, at this point, anything above 4 is always, well, yeah. Anything above 3 is, I'm happy with safety rating wise. Never going to stay at that forever, was it, in iRacing, let's be honest. I naively assumed that because it was a, in theory, a higher quality of driver tier, that the driving standards wouldn't be absolute turnip, but clearly turnip they are. Wow. I've not had a 10X in a long time. I think that's the first 10X I've had in a long time. Anyway, it's done is done. It's in the past, Andrew. Can't do anything about it. So let's see if this race will be the redeeming race from this morning. So we started 1.5k, mid 1.5k on 4.77 safety rating, and it's all been downhill this morning. Let's see if this will redeem itself. This is probably going to be my last race of this morning. So let's see if we can redeem ourselves. We need a banger. Let's see if we can get, and literally not in the crashing sense.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Okay, thanks, Jim.
The pit exit's clear.
Can people do less damage in a Toyota? Well, I guess we'll find out. I think that may be the first and last official Porsche Cup race that I drive in.
Fastest lap for Riley, 146.53.
Just unreal, that is. Absolutely unreal. Mr. Vegemite, I mean, he was carrying more speed. Oh, God, Andrew. Just bloody hellfire.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 44 Celsius.
Yeah, clearly he was carrying more speed, but it was probably a little bit of netcode affair for him. Bit of netcode, catch the guy, catch me, yeah. And the other guy was just probably not anticipating it. The big thing about sim racing is anticipating what the guys ahead are doing, so you can judge your speed appropriately. They should just ghost everybody. Problem solved. No more incident points. Yeah, thanks, Andrew.
Left side.
Yeah, I think so.
Left.
I guess we're spoiled in some respects, Andrew, in that, you know, because obviously we race with Robin and everyone's really respectful, you kind of naively assume that's what public lobby. Well, I say I haven't done a public lobby for probably a month, so. Welcome back to iRacing official lobbies. They're great. So maybe this race. This is going to be the race. This is going to be the one.
Car right. Clear right. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 46 Celsius. We're showing the slippery surface flag.
Okay, thanks, Jim. Yeah, I think that's the first Porsche Cup that I've done probably in iRacing in 2 years. And probably the last one I'll probably do for 2 years. Shame, because I was all excited for that. It's going to be a good battle. Oh, going for a bit of a drive in the sand, dude. It's how sim racing goes, isn't it? I mean, some days it's all gravy. Yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed the Porsche Cup. It's been good fun. Andrew, it's been good. Obviously, you guys have been quicker than us. Me and Rick have been pretty much at the back, all of them. But yeah, it's been good. You should do the World Series, Andrew, as well. It's been good, actually. We're just in GT3s at the moment. Looking forward to Road America on Tuesday.
P3, fastest lap for Cheese, 145.47.
Okay, let's see if we can get. So the last race is in the rearview mirror. I can't do anything about that. Yeah, Sebring was good, wasn't it? It was good, dude. I enjoyed that. Oh, yeah, of course you did. Yeah, sorry, dude, you did. My bad. Yeah, that was a good battle, actually, Andrew. I enjoyed that. Sebring was good. So, old man brain.
Slippery surface flag, careful.
So it's never going to hold on to the 4 safety rating forever. It's always going to get nibbled at. Good luck, good race.
Sector 2 is 0.8, off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 148.29.
How much trouble can I get into the Toyota?
It's now 44 Celsius.
Thanks, Jim. Oh, got that in wrong. Got that too deep.
Right. Clear right.
Sector 3 is 0.28, off the pace.
Left side. Clear left.
I'm doubling it in now.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Cool, thanks, Jim. There's 73 drivers. There should be a good few splits. Look at how people race even in the practice circuit.
That's a new fastest lap for Torres, 144.81. Red and yellow flag for debris.
Yeah, no, Torres, I do have those actually, Andrew. So my race labs, I do have the little indicators on my left. I don't put them on the live stream that you guys see, but I do have those.
New fastest lap for Cheese, 144.0.
Which does help, to be fair. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it would have helped with the two guys in the last one, because I mean, when it was 3 wide in that last race, there's nowhere I could go. I mean, there's literally nowhere I could go other than just try and keep a position that is predictable for the other drivers. So, yeah, no, they're brilliant, Andrew. They're really good. So yeah, so with Race Labs, I have a version that's on my stream, which has most of what I have actually on my main HUD, and then I've got a few extra bits and pieces when I'm actually racing. Just remember what time this race actually starts. How long before we start? Just go back into iRacing. Where are we?
The guy behind has just done a 148.62.
So we were in split 3 actually with that last race. Okay, so we were in split 3. Whoosh. Whoo. Right, what are we doing, Jim? What are we doing? That's D. Just going to see what time this race starts, guys. 10:45. So what we got? Let's go a couple more minutes. Going to have a quick break. I'll be back in 2 minutes, and then we'll a bit more practicing, and then see if we can have a positive race. It'd be nice to finish a race that doesn't start with a negative number in some capacity. I'll be back in 1 minute, guys. And we're back. Right, thank you. Right. Okay, so thank you for all the support this morning. It's massively appreciated. Thanks for everybody that's joined the channel. Yeah, again, really, really appreciated. So we have got 6 minutes before this race starts. This morning has definitely been a mixed bag. But, you know, I guess every race is like golf, isn't it? Yeah, every round of golf is going to be your best ever round of golf until it's not. And every sim race is going to be your best race until it's not. You know what? We'll give it a go. Just going to just get my YouTube going. Right, okay. Yeah, we're streaming. Right, okay.
Got debris on the track. They're showing the red-yellow flag.
Yeah, so massive thank you for everyone that's joined this morning, everyone that's joined Chef Brick Racing. I really appreciate it.
P11.
Right side. Clear right.
Okay, so let's see if the sim racing gods will give me a nice hand to finish off this morning.
Left side. Clear left. Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Sector 1 is 2.5 off the pace.
Okay, yeah, thanks, Well, I was in the pits. Oh, no, I'm not. We were just, well, there's a quick guy in here, 143. Okay, fair enough.
Sector 2 is 1.5 off the pace.
Well, thanks, Jim. I've run out of tea as well. I've got no tea left.
The track temps increasing. It's now 44 Celsius.
So I'm going to do a bit of rally content as well. So I finally got
P15.
AC rally working. So I've got a
3 is 1.5 off the
Chinese Arduino handbrake, which I've had for a long time. It was like 90 quid off Amazon. But AC Rally doesn't support with Arduino handbrakes by default, unfortunately. And I couldn't find really any credible solution to it. So I'd kind of decided on not driving it. And then so I pay for sort of AI with Gemini.
Sector 1 is 1.7.
And to be fair, AI did sort it for me. Which I do plan to do a little video for anybody else that was in the same boat as me that can't get it working. So now I have my handbrake that works. It works via SimGrid, which you do need SimGrid to make it work.
Right.
And you need this sort of Joy-Con driver.
Clear right.
But it does the job. So yeah, so one night over the next week or so, I'm going to do a bit of a rally session.
Sector 2 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
Oh, he's going wide. Oh, with a dodgy rejoin. Dodgyrejoin.com. It's not been the best advert for iRacing driving standards this morning. If you're on to iRacing, if you watch this stream, you might think, flipping heck. Mad. About 2 more minutes and we'll be able to join the race at it.
P22. Sector 3 is 1.4 off the pace.
Okay, thanks, Jim. So we need to be in a 145 country, don't we, really?
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
So 129 drivers are signed up for this. That's mad. I suppose it's free content, isn't it? I guess free content with the car and the track are free. So I guess it's always going to drive people towards it. Cool, thanks, Jim. Okay, so into a 146s. We see the 145s really, I think. Is just finishing a race non-negative would be nice. Saying that, I get 0 incidents in the first race at Spa. So thanks, Colin, for the tips with the power control. I never would have known that. Okay, so the race server should be up now.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 40.
Okay, so let's jump into the race server. Okay. So I was hoping that the Porsche Cup would be the race to build on, but clearly not. So maybe the good old Toyota will be the one to finish it strong with. So yeah, so thank you guys. Thanks everyone that's dropped in this morning. Thanks for all the wonderful support in the channel. It's really, really appreciated. Obviously, thank you guys. And the rain stopped now, and so it's going to be quite a nice day, hopefully. Hope you're all having a lovely weekend. Need a bit of Deadpool and Wolverine, so maybe Deadpool can give you some luck. Okay, so it's just loading in now, almost done. Then I'll flick over. Okay, so full screen window. So where are we car-wise? So we are, wow, car 20, brilliant. Overly optimistic this morning for me, Mr. iRacing.
To go, 2 minutes.
The car 20, so iRacing's not expecting much from us, from an iRacing point of view. Definitely keep yo-yoing. So I've got as high as 1.6k, and then it seems to be make a bit of progress, and then I get gnarly races like the last one where there was not much I could do about it. I mean, for that incident with the Vegemite guy, there's nowhere I could go. I mean, other than keeping my car predictable, so he knows what I'm doing.
On your right. Clear right.
Like his Taco Bell livery, that's cool. I think one of the favourite races I've driven in this car, we had a race in the last Bongo World Series at Summit Point, and it was just absolutely brilliant fun. Okay, right. So the quali's been naff this morning, so let's make it not naff. Right. Redemption is a GR86. Let's go.
We've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
Cool, thanks, Jim. I was contemplating driving in the NASCAR series this morning, but I think that would have been a big no-no.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 44 Celsius.
Taking all my punishment this morning. Okay, so let's try and push a bit now, Andrew. Bit wide there. I have a tendency to upshift this car too soon. Try and get the maximum revs out of it.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 42 Celsius.
Thanks, Jim. Okay, so where everyone's lapping out, see?
The leader has just done a 143.82 P3. You're currently 1.3 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.45 off the pace.
Okay, so we're meeting the 144s. We weren't a million miles away. Oh, still, gosh, 2 seconds off the front guys.
The guy behind has just done a 145.32. Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace.
Oh yeah, it's going to be slower, I think. 2 temps down. Okay, well, we're not last. So we're a good 4 temps off where I need to be.
New fastest lap for RD 143.62.
Okay, so currently 11th. We'll see where everybody else lands. So those times are close. Obviously, the front two guys are 2 seconds quicker than everybody else, but then it's pretty close. As you'd kind of expect, I guess, with this car. Losing a bit of time on that last corner, that corner there, sorry. P15 naf.com. Oh dear. Chef Brick does slow racing. Okay, so we're car 15. Gosh, we're being slow today. We're being so slow. So we need to be in the mid to low 144s, do we? So we're a good half a second off the pace where we should be, really. Okay, well, the interesting these guys haven't got these are clearly fast drivers, 2, 6 and 9, so they're all doing a last to first challenge or something. It's always fun, you've got quick drivers behind you. Okay, a lot to do. So, to try and salvage this with some kind of positivity, let's see if we can try and salvage something from this race. Okay, turn those off. Fast repair was on, which is good. I like your shiny chrome livery is simmering. So I think it's a rolling start, not a standing start. Okay, well let's see if we can scrabble. Maybe I don't know if we can get into the top 10. That'll be good. But I think unless our pace radically changes, that's not likely going to happen. I don't think. It's the only way it's down today in terms of all my stats. Everything is down. You never know. Sim racing gods and all that might just throw me a bit of a curveball. To be fair, I haven't been very quick in any of my races. Do like his livery ahead.
15th place. All right, Andrew. There's some good drivers out there. Our target is to finish around P17. The track is 47 Celsius.
That's our
27.
That's our aspiration, Jim.
Starts follow car number 8 in the
P17. Brilliant. Code word for Chef Brick is slow. At least today.
The safety car speed is 65 kilometers per hour.
Oh, it's driven to the back of me. Dude, it's the warm-up lap. You got time to take me out after this lap. Like, God, at least I didn't get a 2x for that. Dude, like, why is it crashing into me on the warm-up lap? You got all the time in the world to take me out when we get started. It's just... today has not been a good advert for this racing standards, iRacing. It really, really hasn't. Been clobbered before you even get round the first lap.
Get ready, mate. It's hammer time.
Well, yes, it could be hammer time, Jim. It's been hammer time all morning. Oh, shit. Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, dear. 4x before we start. We haven't even crossed the start line yet.
Green.
And my steering wheel is bent before we even start the race. Amazing. Just amazing. Oh, my goodness me. What a disaster of sim racing.
They're showing the meatball flag. We'll need to come into the pits for repairs.
So I got the meatball before I even crossed the starting line.
There's an incident in Williams. It looks like it's Kraus.
I think that's the first for me. I've never been meatballed before you start a race.
Car right. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Hold your line.
Well, Ricky, this has been a good advert for iRacing standards this morning.
Hold your line.
I have never been meatballed before I've crossed the pit line.
Clear right.
Incident in Piper. We think it might be barriers. Slippery surface flag. Be careful.
Oh, oh, he's doing the wheel dodges rejoint. Oh dear. So we started the day 4.7, 1.5k, and we're going to finish the day nowhere near that. Let's go and oh dear.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
I've never had a meatball, honestly.
Hey Andrew, we didn't record pit timings. The exit position estimates may be off. Should be
Yes.
to clear air. A few seconds in front of Android. You got plenty of fuel. Kraus behind is pitting now.
Saving penalty. I got a penalty as well. What penalty have I got? Speeding in the pits? Was it because I got a black meatball before? I have no idea what happened there. Why I've got a penalty. Not got a Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Don't think I was speeding. Oh dear. We're going to finish this morning a 1.3k driver at this rate, not 1.5k. Right, okay. No idea why I've got a penalty. Not got a Scooby-Doo. Okay, fine. At least the car is drivable now.
Pit exit's clear.
Maybe getting a 4x before you start gives you a penalty. I'm not sure. Anyway, right, okay. That's done with now. Let's try and work some of this 4x off. Get some clean corners in. So if Heineken did iRacing, this is probably not the best example.
There's debris on the track. The leader's just done a 143.67.
Getting a meatball before the race started is definitely a first for me. So P16's got a meatball flag.
Now.
More cars in the pits. You know the driving standards are bad. You can't get around the warm-up lap cleanly. Okay, so P17's in the pits.
17th place. You've got 10 minutes left. 10
You said
minutes left.
P17, Jim. We are P17. I don't want any more 1Xs.
Fastest lap for Darius, 143.61.
Some quick drivers here. I've never had a meatball before crossing the line. Never had a 4X before crossing the start lines. These are all first for me. I've been iRacing for about 4 years.
There's an incident in.
Just when you think you've seen it all,
Like long.
a whole load of new stuff can be shown to you. Don't know what was meatball because the car obviously was slow, but it was drivable, so I'm not sure what was toast. Whether I got a puncture or... So I'm not sure. So I'm not sure where P16 is.
16th place. Behind is now 11 seconds.
Okay, so P16 is behind me. Okay, so I'm not going to catch him then. He's going to catch me, possibly. Okay, so P17. Oh, it's P16, okay. So 47 seconds for the guy in front. Unless there's some kind of major incident, I'm going to struggle to catch him, I think. What did I say about this race being the redemption race? Not quite. Bad lap time.
P15.
Let's try and push into the 144s. Okay, so slightly better, quicker lap. So we're up about half a second. Yeah, so on for 144.7, it reckons.
Okay, Andrew. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Okay, we just slightly bottled it on the last corner. It's going to be 145.1, I think.
looks good. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Yeah, just slightly bottled in the last corner. I was on for a 1:44.8, then just couldn't quite bring it in. Got massive oversteer then. Huge oversteer. Okay, so we're not bad pace-wise. So P16 is 11 seconds behind. No idea what the penalty was for. Presumably just getting a 4x before the race starts. I don't know. Never had that before.
That was at 145.59.
iRacing can be so cruel at times. Just because everybody else keeps crashing, we might somehow salvage something from this race.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Thanks, Jim. So our pace for the last lap was kind of where the leaders are at, so it's not a million miles away if I hadn't just had all that fun at the start.
V14.
Well, thanks, Jim. I think there's someone more.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 45 Celsius.
Cool, thanks, Jim. I guess the leaders have picked up their pace again. So P13 is 47 seconds away. I'm going to catch him unless he crashes. Okay, final lap. Interesting little race.
One more lap to go. Your last lap time was at 1:45.36.
We'll have a little look at that, the start of the race, see what happened there.
Hardy has won the race.
Well done, dude.
The gap behind is now 11 seconds.
Cool, thanks, Jim. I haven't seen anybody for half this race. We'll check out the start, see what happened. See where everybody concertinaed up. So if you do get a 4X, it's worth just finishing the race. Just obviously, you can slightly nibble away some of the damage you're going to take from your safety rating. Well, that was an interesting experience.
V14. And there's the finish. Well done. Good result.
Well, yeah, considering, Jim, it could have been an awful lot worse. Let's just have a look at why everyone all concertinaed at that start.
That's the end of the session.
I'm intrigued as to where it all went a bit wrong. So let's go right to the start. Can I go to the warm-up lap? I don't think I can I? Oh, we can, yeah, we can. So everyone's been okay at this point. Ah, so okay, so it all went wrong there, didn't it? So who? So there's this car here that just seemed to slam on the brakes and just stopped. So everyone just too bunched up. I mean, yeah, probably all carrying too much speed. And then obviously he stopped, then I crashed to the back of him. And obviously then he gives me a good old whack. Okay, so I think was it that guy? Looking at that, I think this guy stops. It's this guy stops where he didn't need to stop. I think obviously then we all concertina into the back of him. I think it's him that stops. Oh no, to be fair, they're just all just a classic wave, isn't it? They're too close, they bump into each other. Yes, I think so. It's just a big wave of we all just do the same. To be fair, I crashed into the back of him. You think it was a pink car? Oh yeah, the pink car starts. Yeah, you're right. He crashes into him, doesn't he? And it's just a wave. So mine was only a gentle nudge. It's this guy that does me a good special. Totally. I don't know why that's a meatball. I'm not entirely sure why that was a meatball flag, but I don't think he got too much damage actually. He's completely scrumpled my rear end. Well, that is definitely a first for me. I've never had a black flag before crossing the pit. Yeah, it's weird, black flag. I mean, obviously my rear was heavily dented. Whether there was some suspension damage, presumably must have been, or some axle damage. Oh well, thank you guys. Well, thank you for all the support this morning. Let's just go and see what the official scores and the doors are. Let's just drop out of here. I'll save that replay because it's quite funny. Let's see what our punishment is for this morning. The race results are in. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've dropped. Okay, it could have been 0.1 safety rating. It could have been an awful lot worse, to be fair, considering the start that we had. So I think continuing driving was worth doing. So we've started this morning at 477. We've lost 0.5 off our safety rating. Wowzers. We started 1.5k and we've lost, over 100 iRating this morning. So not been the best morning from that point of view, but I do massively appreciate all the support. Ricky, nice to meet you, mate. I'll see you in Mongo Racing. Yeah, thank you for joining the Chef Brick crew. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate that, guys. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Leo in. Thank you. Thank you, Rick, for dropping in. That's loads today. Thank you for everyone that's commented. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Halo Plays. Yeah, loads of support. I'll say thank you, Ruthless. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Colbin, as well, for the support this morning. Obviously, really, really appreciate it. It means the world. So thank you, guys. So yeah, so thank you again for all this morning. Not the most best racing in the world. Definitely been an interesting experience. It was good to be back with Wake Up and Drive. We should be back for Wake Up and Drive next week, the next Sunday. Well, hopefully we can get some positive sentiment across all the races. We'll be back on Tuesday night for the Bongo Porsche Cup. Yeah, thank you too, Rick. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend too, dude. And we're back on Tuesday night, and then we'll be back there on Sunday. So thank you, guys. Have a lovely rest of Sunday. The sun is shining here in Blighty. Have a great rest of the weekend. Thanks for all the support as always. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.